Church, I just got finished watching that Saving Wendy documentary on Tubi, and baby, sometimes it be your own children that do you in. Now, for all of y'all that had lives and couldn't keep up, it had been rumored that Kevin Jr. had something to do with his mom being placed in that guardianship from the get-go. Well, the doc explains it. Wendy was apparently living with Kevin in Miami, and Kevin had access to Wendy's money. And everything was copacetic until Kevin and the company he kept started spending up copious amounts of Wendy's money, okay? I'm talking about overspending. Like, you were supposed to rent a boat for your birthday for $1,500, and instead you renting a boat for $113,000, all right? Egregious overspending. So that spending basically set up red flags at Wells Fargo, like, these aren't in line with Wendy's normal transactions. What's going on? Let's contact Wendy. However, they couldn't get in contact with Wendy because Kevin Jr. had her phone. Now, why did he have her phone? Your guess is as good as mine. But apparently, according to the doc, Kevin Jr. also had a woman outside of the family that was Wendy's age and that sounded like her, that was purporting to be Wendy, interfacing with the bank, all right? Side note, Kevin, you better be glad that your mama loves you, because in the eternal words of Summer Walker, the only thing that's saving you is the heart of a woman, because anybody else in that position would have been in prison, all right? Now back to the matter at hand. Now, when they finally got in touch with the real Wendy Williams, this was around the time where she was going through her health challenges and the alcoholism and X, Y, and Z. So clearly she wasn't all the way there. And that led her into being into a financial guardianship to protect the flow of her money, all right? And a personal guardianship because clearly she wasn't in the right mind state to take care of herself at the time. Now, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I'm a bit double-minded on this guardianship because I believe that it has good points and bad points, all right? On the good side, you know, it protected her money, allegedly. It got her sober and back to the Wendy that we know and love that we're hearing through all these interviews, all right? But on the bad side, it did hold her hostage for 3 years. And if it was set up to protect Wendy the business and Wendy the person, then you know what it was set up for has already been accomplished, so it doesn't really need to continue in its current iteration, okay? So what does it look like going forward? I do agree there needs to be a bank as trustee over Wendy's money because it can't be Kevin or else we're going to be up in this damn situation once more, all right? There needs to be a sober coach to make sure that she stays on the straight and narrow, and then she needs a support system. And you know, with the confluence of those three things, honey, let that lady live and free Wendy.